All right, these are the 5 steps to get a woman obsessed with you when you're dating. This is brand new for 2025. It's 2025. I'm delivering some of the highest value content that I can come up with. These are the 5 steps. If you can start to ace this, you're going to be right in the sweet spot when it comes to female attraction. And the sweet spot means she finds you very attractive. She would probably want to sleep with you. Okay? She finds you very attractive. But on top of that, not only do you excite her, but she also views you as the type of guy that she would see a future with for long-term potential. If you can ace that sweet spot, that right there is going to be the type of guy that she continues to think about. So let's dive in. Step number 1. Okay, these are the 5 steps to get a woman obsessed with you. Step number 1. When she meets him, she has to really, really, really like him. Like, this is just right off the bat. She has to really like him. When she meets him, she has to really like him, okay? But then on top of that, once she likes him, okay, the attention that she gets, she appreciates because he doesn't give her a lot of attention afterwards. So right away, what this does is this gets her emotions to go back and forth to say, does he like me? Does he not like me? How much does he like me? Does he like me with 5 out of 10 interest or 10 out of 10 interest? Like, how much does he actually like me? Okay, so she has to really like him. But from there, what you'll notice is that she's going to desire more of his attention. Now, she feels like he's a catch and she doesn't want to lose him. This is a very important point. If she feels like he's a catch, what that means is it means he's demonstrating pre-selection most likely, and she knows, okay, that other women probably find him very attractive too. Now, on top of that, she thinks that he may have more interest in different women or in a different woman other than her. And the reason being is because when she first met him, okay, he's not giving a lot of attention. She really, really likes him, but she can't necessarily get a read on his emotional investment quite yet. This is very important. What you have to remember is when it comes to step 1 right here, she has to really like him. This is just everything about you. This is your natural God-given personality. Just the way that God made you. You are either the type of guy that just fits at that time what she's looking for, or you're not. Okay? But if she really likes you, you can start to demonstrate these other steps that I'm about to show you as this video continues. Now, from here, you will notice, okay, that from here, she will try extra hard to get that guy to really like her. So stick with me here. She really likes him. He's not giving a lot of attention, which makes her think that she probably, has to worry about being able to obtain that relationship or not, because there's a chance that he has interest in other women. So you'll notice from here, she starts to try extra hard to really get that guy to like her. Maybe she's very sweet. She acts very nice, very good to be around, all that good stuff. Basically, she wants him to only want her. I'll say that one more time. She wants him to only want her. This is what she wants. This is like her ideal situation. Now, if step number 1 occurs, you can now move on to step 2. Now, step 2, not only does she like his personality, but he checks every box that she's looking for in a man. This is very important. Her list of prerequisites, it's like he checks so many boxes. She sees him as a very good fit on paper. But on top of that, she likes his personality. So this is what I can tell you. If you're that guy, okay, that really meets what she's looking for, this guy right here is probably the type of guy that she would want to sleep with. But on top of that, he's also the type of guy that she sees a future with. Right here, see, this is what women typically run into when dating guys, okay? Maybe they think a guy is super attractive, okay, and they're very turned on by him, and they would potentially want to sleep with him, but then a lot of times they don't see a future with that guy. The reverse is also true. Maybe they see a future with that guy or a specific guy, but maybe they're not very attracted to him. It's very important, okay? So number 2, not only does she like his personality, but he checks the boxes that she's looking for in a man. So what that means is she finds his personality attractive. Maybe she thinks he's good looking, all that good stuff, but she also sees a future with him. So that means he probably has his life together. He's attractive. Maybe he demonstrates that he has options. And the most important part that really signals value is he doesn't seem weak, okay? He doesn't act desperate. And on top of that, this guy does not need a relationship. This last piece is so important because right here, when a guy acts as if he needs a relationship, he acts as if he needs companionship, he acts as if he's so lonely that he has nothing else going on. The problem is that his attention starts to go down lower and lower and lower until it's not worth a whole lot anymore. So this is number 2. So let's recap each point as we dive in. Number 1, she has to really like him. Number 2, not only does she really like his personality and she finds him very attractive, but he checks almost every box, or I would say even every box that she's looking for in a man. If this has occurred, congratulations. From here, this is the type of guy that she's probably always thinking about. Oh, what's he doing? Where's he going? Does he see a future with me? If this happens, point number 3 can occur. So step number 3, he gives her mind an escape, okay, from the stresses of the day-to-day tasks in the real world. I'll say that one more time. He gives her mind an escape from the stresses, okay, of the day-to-day tasks or the day-to-day routines in the real world. So let's look at all of the day-to-day stress that anybody would feel. There's work stress, okay? Maybe a person's working long hours, bills, okay? Rent is due, the mortgage is due, car payments are due, and just overall routine, okay? Grocery shopping, laundry, cleaning, making sure stuff is done around the house, everything, okay? This is the normal day-to-day stresses. But when she's around him, he gives her mind an escape from the stresses of the real world. And it's an amazing 3-letter word that can do so much, and that word is fun, okay? If she has fun when she is around him, this makes life seem exciting. This makes life seem vibrant. This makes life seem amazing. And it seems like there's more to come. So when he is around her, she feels as if her mind can detach from these day-to-day stresses of routine, and now she can have fun. And that right there, if she can get to that point, it's like now she enjoys his company, and she's attracted to him, and on top of that, he checks all these boxes. So, let me tell you something. With this guy, she feels fun, she feels excitement, and she feels happiness with a good vibe. Happiness. This is so important. If she is around a guy, okay, or if you're dating a woman and she's not having a good time when she's around you, if she's getting bored, if things are routine, if she's not happy, her emotions start to look elsewhere. Very important to understand. So this is why, okay, if she doesn't hear from him, her mood goes down. Why does her mood go down? Well, because she has associated his existence or his identity and who he is with fun. So that means that not only does his attention hold value, because in the beginning he wasn't won over too easy, but from here, this is what I can tell you. If she doesn't hear from him, now her mood declines because the way that she's actually getting excitement or fun in life in some way, shape, or form is facilitated through him. So that's point number 3, okay? Let's move on to point number 4. The 4th step to get a woman obsessed with you. Because she's always having fun with him, she feels like no matter what, he always has it together and that he has a good future ahead of him. See, this is the funniest thing. The more that I make these videos, the more that I've made these videos over the years, I've gotten better and better at teaching different concepts. Number 4 is very important to understand, okay? Because she's always having fun with him, okay? Just let this sink in because you have to understand this. If she's always having fun with a specific guy, she feels safe with him. She feels like it's a good time. It's a good vibe. Because it's always fun, she feels like no matter what, he always has it together and that the future ahead of him is probably good. So here's what you have to understand. Since women a lot of times follow their emotions and their feelings, how they perceive you is how they expect your potential future to probably be. So let me give you an example. If you bring stress into your day-to-day life, let's say it's from your career, your business, whatever you're doing, if you have day-to-day stress, okay, if you bring stress naturally into your life, you will start to bring her stress as well. Because what's going to happen is she's going to be reading your energy. So let me give you an example to really let this sink in. Let's say there's a woman, okay? And let's say there's two different guys right here. This first guy is a millionaire, okay? So much money, great future ahead of him. But you have to understand this. Women pick up on your energy. So this millionaire right here could potentially turn her off and she could lose interest because since he's constantly stressed with work every single day to maintain that future and to maintain that business or that career or whatever, okay, she feels based on his energy that there's potentially an uncertain future because of the stress. See, it's not just about the actual situation that this guy's in, it's the energy. He is bringing stress. Therefore, there's a chance that she doesn't feel as good with him, okay? Now take a different dude. Let's say there's a different dude who doesn't have a lot of money. Let's say maybe he's even broke. But this guy appears like he's never stressed. He appears like no matter what, he always has it together. This guy, okay, based off of the energy that she feels from him, could actually appear like he has a more certain future or a more stable future compared to the guy who actually has the actual, like the millionaire in this example with the good career, because it's based off of energy. So because she's always having fun with him, she feels like no matter what, he always has it together and that there's a good future ahead of him. So it's about the feeling. It's about the feeling. And that's point number 4. This is why, for example, most guys who are, let's say, super successful or really good financially in business, a lot of times they will actually end up turning women off, or their relationships will fall apart because of the energy that they bring into their day-to-day lives based on their stress from work. This is point number 4. Now, my last point right here is also very important. Point number 5, okay? He does not change from the guy who he was day one. So she meets a guy day one, he is a certain way, okay? Right here. This is the guy that she met, who he is day one, okay? Stick with me. This guy does not change from the guy he was day one when he met her, okay? This is by far the most important piece. You need to never be moved. Women will constantly see if you bend or break or change who you are for the relationship. The key here is to never be moved. So what a woman wants to see is that you know who you are. And this means that you actually have a solid, congruent identity and personality. She has to see that you are who you say you are and that you know yourself. So point number 5, the guy that she constantly thinks about, she notices that he does not change from the guy that he was the first day that they met. So this is where most guys completely change when they start dating, okay? He conforms basically to what he thinks that she'll want or that she'll like more than who he was when they first met. And then what happens is he becomes too nice, he becomes too available, and then what happens is that he changes into a pushover. Very important to understand this, because the guy that she keeps thinking about is the guy who didn't change from who he was day one. So these are the 5 steps to get a woman actually obsessed with you when you're dating or in a relationship. All I advise you to do at this point is understand one thing. If you think that this presentation was good, this truly is just the beginning. Inside of my community where I help guys learn, understand, and master the language of women, I give you advanced processes at an even deeper level, okay, to help you really attract and retain the relationships that you want. So at this point in the video, join us inside of that. Go and check that out. Go and see what I made. I'm helping men learn, understand, and master the language of women. I want you to at least go and see what I built. This is so important. Hit the like button, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.